The shadow to my light, did you feel us? Another star, you fade away. Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see us alive. Where are you now? Where are you now? Was it all in my fantasy? Where are you now? Were you only imaginary? Where are you now? Atlantis, under the sea, under the sea. Where are you now? Another dream. The monsters running wild inside of me.
what I wanted to be. I look exactly like what you had always wanted to see. When I pretend I can forget about the criminal I am, stealing second after second just cause I know I can. But I can't pretend this is the way it'll stay. I'm just
trying to bend the truth.
I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be, so I'm
lying my way from you.
No turning back now.
I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go.
No turning back now.
Let me take back my life. I'd rather be all alone.
No turning back now.
Anywhere on my own, cause I can say
No turning back now.
the very worst part of you is me.
I remember what they taught to me. Remember condescending talk of who I ought to be. Remember listening to all of that and this again. So I pretended up a person who was fitting in. And now you think this person really is me. And I'm
trying to bend the truth.
the more I push, the more I'm pulling away. Cause I'm
Lying my way from you.
no turning back now.
I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go.
No turning back now.
Let me take back my life. I'd rather be all alone.
No turning back now.
Anywhere on my own, cause I can say
No turning back
the
now.
very worst part of you. The very worst part of you.
locked away, no one can ever see. Wounds so deep they never show, they never go away. Like moving pictures in my head, for years and years they've played.
If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. If I could take all the shame to the grave, I would. If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. I would take all my shame to the grave.
It's easier to run, replacing this pain with something love. It's so much easier to go than face all this pain. You're all alone.
Sometimes I remember the darkness of my past, bringing back these memories I wish I didn't have. Sometimes I think of letting go and never looking back, and never moving forward so there'd never be a path.
If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. If I could take all the shame to the grave, I would. If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. I would take all my shame to the grave.
Just washing it aside, all of the
Memories come back again. I remember when it started happening. I'd see you in every thought I had, and then the thoughts slowly found words attached to them. And I knew as they escaped away, I was committing myself to them. And every day I regret saying those things, cause now I see that I took what I hated and made it a part of me. Never goes away, never goes away.
And now you become a part of me. You'll always be right here. You become a part of me.
And there they go, watch and the special operation scene. This has one after another. This requires incredible coordination between the air crew and the special force operators to maintain a perfect harbor control in a dynamic environment while troops descend under combat conditions. It is one of the speediest means to extract personnel vertically. Depending on the type of aircraft, this evolution can be carried out up to 8 persons. And this technique uses a specially made rope tied to the body of the operators for speedy extraction from the immediate danger area.
Watch now as the team quickly assembles at the extraction point, slipping into the spiral in time formation. Even a seniority casualty is secured using a specialized harness, ensuring no one is left behind.
Ladies and gentlemen, this maneuver demands absolute trust between the pilots and the special force operators, as any instability can be dangerous during rapid extraction. The spiring system allows for multiple personnel to be safely evacuated in seconds, a vital capability during time-critical combat operations.
And lock to the skies, red top is now inbound. At red bedroom must maintain steady harbor control while the team ascends. The operators position themselves in a vertical stack to reduce.
I had no options left again. I don't want to be the one who battles on.
As you can see right now, all the assets involved for today's demonstration will now march forward, coming to the center stage. And for that, we would like to invite everyone in the center stage to rise and stand as we welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, bring your attention to the side. The AW139 Maritime Operations Helicopter is now approaching KL2 now. The terrorist punishing to perform. Providing cover to the assault team on board KL2 now. And as a second, the assault team is now approaching the terrorist stronghold. And at the same time, a team of snipers that are in position has taken the critical kill shot to signal the start of
Manis senyuman memukau aku sampai kemari. Tenggelam dalam mimpiku bunga seroja. Di sana mekar, di sini